If you're working with Google Ads, you probably know how it feels like to spend hours scrolling through search terms to find winning ones to add as keywords, and all the pressure that is put on us PPC specialists to work with landing pages, to level up in terms of conversion tracking, etc. So there's less and less time that you have to manage your routines and to manage the account. And this is why I set out to create the Smart Query Capture script. This script basically helps you to identify winning search terms based on your individual performance criteria and add them as keywords. And in this video, I will want to quickly show you what I've built and how it works. So basically here we are already in the Radiant space where the Smart Query Capture script is hosted. And if you scroll down here, you will see the Google Sheets template link. And if you click on that, you will be prompted to create a copy of our Google Sheet template where you can manage basically all your settings. I have created this already for us for this demo, and you will have this README section here where basically the whole functionality is explained. So it should be very straightforward. And I have also set up already one rule that we can now test together in one account. I've just made this column a little smaller to protect the campaign ID here. We will now go into one of the accounts that we work with, and I just want to show you this live as a working demo. So I'm already in the script area here. I have basically already integrated the Smart Query Capture script here. And what I now do is I will just hit preview, and you will see that we have added extensive loggings. So the logs will quickly come up here. So basically the script finds a rule and will then analyze all the search terms and go through the campaign rules we have set. So in this particular case, for this given campaign, we have said that we want to look at search terms for the last 14 days. We want to check if a search term has at least one conversion and if the CPA is below 20. And what the script will do now, because we have activated the auto mode. So the auto mode basically means that the keywords will be automatically added to the respective ad group. You will see this also here in the keyword logger. So you can see how all the different search terms that will now be added as keywords are added to this logger. So this is basically in the process here now. You can also see that we have this nice columns where you will always be able to identify what has been added. You will also see what the matching rule was back then, because you might change the rules over time. So it's definitely helpful to be able to track back what was the rule you used back then. And also, if we go to the changes here, you will see that the script would add all those different keywords to the campaign. Now, this is the auto mode. This is obviously a very powerful mode that basically helps you completely automate this whole process. But if you want to have more flexibility and the option to also manually work on this, you can go to the proposal mode. I will just switch it here. So proposal mode is basically the standard mode. So if you do not change anything or if you do not select anything, proposal mode will be the default. Now we will run the preview again. I just want to show you how the proposal mode works. So it will analyze all the search terms again, obviously. And you can see that in the keyword logger, when the search term analysis is done, it will basically check for the criteria and it will check which keywords should be added. But in this run, the keywords won't be added to the campaign. So we won't have any changes here, but we will have this added in our keyword logger. It's basically the same idea. The only thing that is different is that the implemented checkbox is not checked because obviously it's not implemented yet. And we have the action, which is also differentiated visually with the light green and the light yellow, which differs from added to proposed. So, and if you feel like these keywords are now something that makes a lot of sense, or maybe there are some keywords where you feel like, hey, this is a very close variant of something that I already have, I don't want to have this added, and it's totally fine. But this helps you keep a good log on everything, because you can just add the keywords you want from here and then say, hey, I have added those ones, but the others you haven't. And then, for example, you could also go into this sheet and then apply a filter and then basically check, hey, what are the ones that I have actually added? And these are just these ones, what were the matching rules, etc. So this is, in my opinion, a very powerful script. I hope this demo was interesting for you to get enough interest into it. And I really hope that this will be as valuable for you as it was for us at Radiant. And if you have any feedback, any suggestions for future versions, please let me know. And besides that, all the best for you. Happy scaling with Google Ads.